What do you want, Mike and Chad Simmons? Chad, Auburn lands three-star Juwon Gaston. This is a guy that they've been trying to land late since the new coaching staff came in, and they pull it off. He's kind of a sleeper, but talk about the addition for the Tigers.
He is. What obviously things happen late, right before the early signing period. Tennessee and South Carolina came in and offered like a week early, and tried to get him to ink in December. He decided to wait, and he was leaning towards South Carolina pretty heavily with the new staff under Shane Beamer. But then mid-January, Brian Harsin, that staff at Auburn offered, and it was almost a slam dunk when they offered. He's an in-state kid from Montgomery. He's been to Auburn before. Didn't know the staff all that well, but quickly got to know Zach Etheridge, the new DB coach at Auburn, and Derek Mason, defensive coordinator. And it made it, I think, a pretty easy decision. He's a guy that's very athletic, had a good senior season, played well in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game, and now he's going to be an Auburn Tiger.
Yeah, and you mentioned it's tough for the staff to come in at this point, especially this year where so many guys signed early. So how key is this for them to land an in-state guy and kind of establish that relationship and that they're going to give guys a shot to play for the in-state school?
Well, it's big, I think, on multiple levels. What do you mean? DB is a huge need for Auburn in this class, especially here in February after the majority of guys held off, in December with Malzahn, being fired days prior to that. So the combination of the need and then also building that pipeline to a program like Carver that have sent most of their guys, top guys, to Alabama over the years. They have a kid coming in a couple years in 23. James Smith will be one of the top D linemen in the country. So getting a guy like Gaston in there for multiple reasons. He's an athletic kid with some upside. He's physical. And then a position of need as well is big for the Auburn Tigers.
All right, so a nice late addition for Auburn as they try to rebuild the program there under Brian Harsin. Be sure to check out auburnsports.com for more coverage of the Tigers 2021 class. Thank you, Chad.